everyone. And I just wanted to say that I'm so happy to be here. We were going to show a little bit of a video that talked a little bit about the Hilton culture and about that Hilton hospitality. And really at the heart of that video, what it shows and what it tells is that each one of the employees at Hilton is the heart of Hilton. And what we're here to do is create an experience for you every day, our guests every day, that creates this passion for travel, that gives you all that you need to have
a company that is vision.
To have the experience that you'd like. So, again, my name is Jean Adams, and I am the heart of Hilton. So I have had the pleasure of being a part of the Hilton family for about 16 years. And I'm going to let you guys in on a family secret. And that secret is, again, it all surrounds hospitality, and everything that we do every day is to ensure that our guests have a pleasurable experience. So how many of you guys have stayed at Hiltons before? Where are my Hilton people in the house? Okay, very good. And how many of you guys are Hilton Honors members? Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for being a Hilton Honors member. And for those of you that haven't experienced Hilton, let me tell you a little bit more about us. So we are a leading hospitality company, and we're global. And we have a range of products, anywhere from full service to focus service, to luxury brands, to extended stay, to suite properties. And the reason that we have all of those properties is because we understand that travel is all about you. And you want to find a property that fits your personality, that fits your personal needs. So we have in our portfolio 13 different brands that do just that. They allow you to choose the stay that's going to be best for you. And we also have a world-class, award-winning customer service, customer loyalty program with Hilton Honors. So again, thank you to my Hilton Honors people out here. With our global stats, we have almost 800,000 rooms worldwide, almost 5,000 hotels, and we're in over 100 countries and territories around the world. And this is just a glance at some of our properties. And again, it's about personalizing that experience for you. It's about letting you choose the product that's going to be right for you at that price point that's right for you. So from our traditional Hilton to our Waldorf Astorias, if you want to go stay at one of our luxury brands, to our Curios, which are boutique hotels that are distinct to the various different communities that you may want to choose. We have our Embassy Suites, so if you are taking your family on vacation, you might want to have some room to spread out, you in one room, your kids in the other. So we have a lot of different choices for you. And what the market is all about, and what the world is all about really, is a choice that's right for you. It's personal, and the personal choice that's going to be best and right for you. So within our family and within our brands, we have to have some guiding principles, our northern stars, basically. So when Conrad Hilton created the Hilton brand long ago in 1919, he came up with a vision, and it's the vision that that glues us all together. His vision was to fill the earth with light and hospitality. And just think about that. You know, filling the earth with hospitality. That's what we really are all about. And then our mission, of course, is to be the most hospitable company in the world. And our values, we have, of course, hospitality, integrity, leadership, teamwork, ownership, and now. So that's where the big picture is for us, the hotels. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I support and what our team supports as far as the contact center goes. me and my team work in the contact center, and the contact center has both the service side and the sales side. And I work on the sales side. And with the sales side, what we do is we are inbound calls, and we help service our guests to get them in the right hotel at the right price point that's going to fit their needs. So that's what we do every day. And we want to make sure that we've customized that experience and personalized that experience. We have over 3,000 professional customer service agents that help our guests every day. We are 24/7. We can support 14 different languages, and we have over 40 million customers a year. So that's what we do, and that's who we help at our center. And as you know, and as we've talked about all day today and yesterday, service is about people. We're emotional creatures. And if you can get to the heart of the person, that's when you can get to the heart of what they need. And you can start to customize and personalize these different solutions for them. So, as far as our contact center, what did we find that we needed to do? Because at the end of the day, once you get your price point, you have your hotel, right? And all of your hotels are basically the same. They have a bed, right? They have a bed, they have a TV. So why choose one hotel over another hotel? What's the difference? What is the differentiation? And it really is the people. It comes down to the people. And that's why we talk about the heart of Hilton, because all of our people are engaged in making your stay the best stay that we can, and in the way that it's important to you. We've talked about the different personality types, right? So some people might want a very big welcome. They might want to be greeted with a cookie. And a cookie and a smile. And they might want to have big gathering places where they can meet new people, hang with friends that they came with. You might have some people that just look for certain brands because of the consistency, because that's their personality type. They want that consistent stay over and over. Some people want to go to a resort where they're very adventurous. You have your doers out there that want to just get out there and have the most exciting time that they've ever had. So our goal at the customer contact center is to be able to customize that stay for that individual guest, right? So what we've done is we've invested with Mattersight, because Mattersight has given us the ability, through some tools that they have that we'll talk about in just a moment, to be able to customize and personalize that experience. What we wanted to do is we wanted to throw away that old order-taking idea. You know, you have your agents, you may have called in and you hear an agent on the other line, end of the line, and it's, you know, what city and state, how many people, how many rooms, you know, that whole order-taking mentality. So we wanted to throw that out of the window so that we could customize and personalize your experiences. So now what we want to do is we want to engage with you. We want to figure out, you know, why are you traveling? What are you looking for in a room? What's important about this stay to you? Is it a special event? Is it a special occasion? Do you need something special in your room? Do you need any recommendation of things to do? Do you just want someone to help you get in and out? Do you want on the phone and off the phone? You know, different customers want different things. And so what we wanted to do is train our agents to be able to throw that script away. You know, a lot of call centers, you have this script that you follow. Anybody that's in QA knows. You go through the motions and you have your little check marks in QA. Well, what we found was you may have a person that gets every single check on that check mark, that checkbox, that QA quality box. But at the end of the day, the guest experience wasn't a quality experience. So how do you fix that? How do you make sure that your agents understand and know how to talk with someone, get them what they need, and not sound like a robot. We have so many different ways that we can make reservations these days, right? You can go to the web, you can go to a travel agent, you can go to a online travel agent. There's so many different ways that you can make a reservation. So what is going to compel a person to call a contact center to make a reservation? Why would I do that? Well, the answer for us became because we want to personalize your solution so that it inspires you for a passion for travel. We want to be able to customize what we say to get you what you need. We want every call to be a little bit different because every single individual in here is a little bit different. And that's what Matterside is all about, talking about the differences with your different people. And that's what we want to do, right? We want to engage that. We want to engage that way. So how do you do that? Because what we find with our agents, the agents are all in, right? And the agents want to do what you want them to do. They're very excited about it. And the first thing that they say is, okay, Jean, tell me what to say and I'll say it. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. But the problem with that, and what I always tell my agents is, I can't tell you what to say until I hear what your guest has to say. So now we have to train our agents to get out of that script and to be able to really engage and learn to listen and learn to discover and learn to ask these effective questions of a guest so that we can find out what each one of our guests needs and then be able to deliver that solution to that guest. Sounds great, but it's a lot harder than you would think. The agents, a lot of times, they're looking like, okay, that's, you're unchaining them, you're giving them free range, but that empowerment, sometimes the agents are like, well, what am I supposed to do with that empowerment? How do I do that? So what we've done is we have come up with behaviors that we can track. And we know that we want an agent to be engaging. We want them to build rapport with their guests. We want them to be sincere. We want them to be ask discovery questions. We want them to be advocates as well. So not only are they asking you what you need to make your stay a wonderful, pleasurable stay, they're doing something with that information and they're advocating for you. So how do you measure that? How do you figure that out? So in a few moments, I'll get to a slide that shows you how we partnered with Matterside, and Matterside helped us design something that actually can track that. So you've heard me say this several times. We deliver personalized solutions that inspire passion for travel. That's what we do. That's at the heart of every agent. That's at the heart of every interaction that we want to have on the phone, right? So we partner with Matterside so that we can help the agents optimize the conversation with each one of their guests so that they can engage with their guests according to their guests' personalities. We've partnered with Matterside so that we can understand the behaviors that make agents successful. We want to measure those behaviors. I've spoken about making sure that our agents ask discovery questions, right? So what Matterside has done is they've given us a tool to be able to measure that discovery. And when we are able to measure that discovery, then we can understand, okay, does that discovery really drive conversion? Does it drive happiness with our guests, which is really what all of this is really all about? It's quantifying the ideas that we think, the behaviors that we think are going to be good for our agents, and being able to see, yes, this does hit our bottom line. This is we need more of this to get more of that. It's helped us monitor different customer events, different trends, and different patterns. Mattersight, the thing that I love the most, and there's a lot to love, is the ability to have linguistic events that are customized. So within our company, what we did is we decided how we wanted the flow of our agent conversation to go. We wanted it to be more engaging. We wanted it to be off script, right? So to figure out that, though, to monitor that from a QA perspective, we needed to create linguistic events to be able to monitor that through Mattersight's analytics. So we partnered with Mattersight, and they came through and created our events, and it's been a wonderful tool, a very impactful tool for us. Reporting. Not only do they help analyze with their analytics all of our calls to be able to capture what an agent is saying, what an agent is doing, they also come out with some really robust reporting. And the reporting aspect is key. So we can really, again, start to find out the links, the correlation between what a guest is saying, what an agent is saying, and that guest or agent's impact on one of our various KPIs. So it's very, very robust. And the support that Mattersight gives you when they set you up, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I really do have to commend Mattersight with the way that they don't just give you these tools and show you how to use these tools and then send you on your way. You have this whole support team that's behind you that's helping you, again, with reporting, with, changing linguistic events, whatever you need. So that's one of the ways that we've decided to use Mattersight to be a differentiation. Because again, what makes one agent different than the other? It's the service they provide. And this is helping our agents deliver awesome, personalized solutions that are inspiring those passions for travel. So we started our voyage on the sales side with Mattersight about a year ago. And what we did is we started focusing on sales conversion, right? We looked at sales conversion via various linguistic events. So we looked at engagement, we looked at upsell, cross-sell, and sales negotiation. But as we've evolved and moved more towards these behavioral patterns that we're looking for, we changed some of those linguistic events. So now, again, we're looking for engagement. We're looking for discovery. We're looking for advocating. We're looking for positivity. So no longer, again, are there check marks on a little box that an agent is going through. We can actually pick up words, or Mattersight can actually pick up words that can show, is your agent discovering what your guest needs? Is your agent being positive? Are they engaging? And then it comes out in a nice little report, right? So the net impact is, of course, we started with some customized linguistic events. And actually, we also ended with some better customized linguistic events. But it enhanced our customers' experience, which is really critical, and that's what we really wanted to do. So I said all of that, and this is a visual of how we use the product. So this is a revolutionary way to coach. And what you'll see is, for those of you that don't have the portal now, the calls get recorded and they go through we call it a portal. And what happens is every single call gets painted. And that's what this picture is. So what we can do is we can easily visualize what has happened in those calls. And each one of those little dots, those are the different linguistic events that we've created. So what this allows us to do is, and what it allows our supervisors to do more specifically, is to partner with our agents to coach them to create a better customer experience. So we have visual paint on every call. So a development coach is what we call our supervisors. Our supervisor can take a look and see, okay, I want to use this call because this call reflects a high amount of engagement, or it doesn't, and I want to coach to that, right? I want to reinforce it because it shows a lot of engagement, or it doesn't show any engagement, so I want to use this call. It allows you to quickly find coachable calls. It also allows the agents to self-select. So in the world that we have, or in the old world that we had, the coach would pick a call, and of course, I don't know if it happened to you, but it happens to us. The agent always thinks that the supervisor's picking the worst call that they possibly can find. It's a big conspiracy. This isn't indicative of my calls, and the list goes on. So with this tool, we have an agent that can actually go in and listen to their own calls. And they can actually see the pain on their own calls. And it makes it much more powerful because it's not just one-sided information. It's not only from supervisor to agent. The flow of information now is going also from agent up to supervisor. Just think of that. Just think of the empowerment that gives your agent. If you really are focused on wanting to do a better job, have higher conversion, better sales, better customer service scores, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be able to self-analyze, because sometimes you're a lot harder on yourself than your coach is as well. So this allows an agent to go in and listen to calls and pick out those things, right? So again, a revolutionary way. It gives the coach an opportunity to give feedback, and the feedback is held and accepted much more easily with a tool like this. So, what do our employees say? You know, I can get up here and I can talk all I want to about the product, how great it is, how good it's been for Hilton, but the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in what does the agent say, what do our supervisors say? And what we found is it has increased our DCs, or our supervisors' productivity. Now what used to take them a week to analyze calls for their agents, it only takes them a couple of days now. It saves them time. It saves them money because it saves them time. And all of the agents know that at any time, as long as service levels allow, they can go in and log into Mattersight and find out information themselves. So this is a very, very powerful tool that Mattersight has come up with that has really made it so we can change the way that we have that guest experience. So we're really excited and appreciative of that. What we're doing is creating an authentic bond between our employees and our customer. And the reason we're doing that, of course, is because we're all that heart of Hilton. And we want to be the most hospitable company in the world. And this is how we're going to get there.